Welcome back to your video. Today's video we're going to be playing Farming Simulator, and in today's video we're going to be harvesting 3 fields. One of them is a contract, and then we should hopefully be, oh wait, let's swap that hopefully. And then we're going to be collecting straw from 3 fields. So the field that we harvested last episode, this field that I'm currently working on being field 6, and then also field 9. So we're going to harvest field 6, 9, and 17. 17 is one that we do have a contract on. And then also we might honestly get to harvesting field 8. Maybe. Depends on what we have during August and September. Although September is our planting season. But they have gotten up to here in terms of clearing out this area. So very soon we're going to be able to actually start to build up our new farm there. But so on the fields that we're going to be harvesting, I'm going to do 2 headlands as I usually do, and then I'll just hire a worker. And then I'll have this harvester do this field, I'll have our bigger harvester do the other field, and then I'll have them both work on the contract field. And the contract, I've chosen it specifically just because it delivers to the grain mill, which we obviously own. And if I remember correctly, that gets put into the grain mill, so that just gives us some extra stuff. And if it doesn't, either way, I still get money. But I think I'm just gonna stop doing contracts because they aren't making us a whole load of money compared to what they have been in the past in terms of percents of what we make in total. It's only really fertilizing contracts to make us a whole lot of money, and well, those can take a while too, depending on what field they're on. But unless like it's like fertilizing contract on one of the big fields that will give us a stupid amount of money, I don't want to do any more contracts. Just because we're already making enough money on our own without them, and well, especially with us getting that new field down there with corn. Once that gets harvested, we can get to work obviously on building up the getting the production, and then also soon enough we'll start to have other products like the pizza and ice cream to be sold off on top of the corn from the production. I'll just think of it. It's fine. But yeah, I'll go do the fields, and then I'll do the fields, and with harvesting them, and then I'll meet back up the field for baling them. So I'll see you in just a moment. Alrighty, so I have just completed our all of our harvesting duties, and now it's just time for baling. And because I can't hire a worker, I'm baling. I think you guys know how long this is gonna take, but it'll at least be shortened because of the windrow, or at least I can ensure that I get pretty much everything, unless I'm curving, or while I'm going on a curve. But yeah, so if the game will stop the autosave, we just have to fill up field 9, 6, and 7, and our grain mill actually did fill up with barley, so I will just have to put the rest of the barley that we got into the silo. But yeah, so I don't know where we'll be next. So, unless something happens, I'll probably meet back up with y'all in either August or September, or even October. But, which actually, now that I think about it, I should meet up with y'all in August, because then they'll be down the trees, and we can get our new farm built up, and then in October. But, so I'll get this done, and then I'll see y'all, well, as I said, in August. So I'll see you after a long while. Alright, so I bailed up, the game will stop auto-saving, but I bailed up our 2 fields up here, and then, so field 7 and 6, and then I started to bail field 9. You can see about where I got. I pretty much have I pretty much got halfway through it, but then we reached the bale limit. So I collected all the bales on these 2 fields. This field 7 here at 28, or no, 38. And then field 6 had 66 bales. So I'm gonna deliver these to straw production and then also to the cows. And then once those get absorbed, I can finish up on field 6. But since we don't need field 9. But since we don't need field 6 anymore, we can sell that. Then we get 510,000. Let me just take this first stack here. And then collect it all up. Please. But, so I'll deliver these bales, and then I will, get the baling done on field 9, and then we can collect those bales, and then we'll have bales in storage, and also then we can sell off field 9, and then well, I'll meet up with y'all in August, I guess, because August is when they finish up the farm, and then we can get to work on building stuff up. Or actually, I'll meet up with y'all in October, or well, no, September, just because we have to weed the field, and then we can do everything that's related to planting the wheat and that. And then I also did just put in some more TMR, so that's why I put the trailer here, just because there is just 5,000 liters of TMR left over from it. There we go. Now, there we go. But yeah, so I'll get the deliveries done, and then I'll see y'all in September. Alrighty, so we got 120 bales from this field. I can't remember its name. Field 9. Yep, I got it right. So we can now sell this off. There we go. The forestry company left because they finished all the work that I wanted them to do up there. And so, yeah, well, that's all the work done up there. So in the next episode, we can set up a brand new farmyard. And but in the meantime, next month is when our corn is fully ready, or well, is harvestable. So we have to do the weeding today. And also, I want to get our nitrogen done in the in field 7. So I'll use this tractor obviously for our weeding. And then I'll also bring up these bales up to farm, and then I'll do a quick time lapse of me doing our weeding. Although I think we can actually increase the size of the spreader. Yeah, we can. So I do want to get a bigger spreader, or well, arm on that. So let me bring these bales up, deliver them to some places like straw production, and then herbicide spreader down here. And then, well, we can then obviously get that bigger arm, and then that'll be it for this episode after the time lapse. And then, well, that would then mean in the next episode we get to work on the farmyard. So I'll get these bales up here, and then I'll meet back with y'all when I get the weeding started. So I'll see you in just a second. So I realized that we couldn't get a bigger version of this one. We already have the biggest version. But there is a bigger version from the Kubota pack that which we can actually unload this sprayer, I believe, since I don't need to go up and load. Load? What do you mean there's not enough space? There. So now if we just bring this back over here, we can sell that off and we'll get 22,000. And then there is the bigger spreader or sprayer. No, not that one. This one. And then we want that. We want no decals from there. We want the 40 meter. We want narrow tires, obviously. And then we'll make the frame John Deere yellow. Make the tank John Deere green. Oh wait, no, that's details. Yeah, we'll go for that. Then John Deere green. Yeah, that feels John Deere. Then rim color. There we go. So it'll be 128,200. So we'll get that. I believe this tractor is capable of pulling it. This is 170. Doesn't say the horsepower for it. Does it say it in here? No. I guess you can know horsepower, don't just move it. So there was something that I did just realize, in that we got the smallest tank version. So, if I come on over here, customize, I want the 40. Capacity standard XL. There we go. Now, we got it to where we can hold, how much now? 15,000. So yeah, pretty good amount. Then if we just back up into that one, then we got them all. So now if we just drive on over to our field, we can get it weeded up. Not weeded up, but we can weed it. And then, well, then we got pretty much nothing else left to do for September, because we'll just skip on to October, which is when we'll then plant our wheat along with harvest our corn. And then also our corn we can then put into our thing. So if we come on over here, it shouldn't break because we have narrow tires on everything. If it does, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, nothing breaks. There we go. So we do gotta just move over a bit, I think. And then there you go. And then we do just want that bit of overhang. So yeah. So I'll get this done, and I'll do a time lapse of it. But just to warn you, there ain't gonna be anything after time lapse. It's just gonna be the end of the video. So if you don't want to watch the time lapse, there's nothing gonna be left after it. But so that'll be it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Bye.
responsible